So when I think about the rich tradition of woodblock printing and the Eastern tradition, you have two pillars, Hokusai and Hiroshi J, who invented the ukiyo-e landscape tradition of woodblock printing. Hokusai did an amazing series called 36 Views of Mount Fuji, where Mount Fuji in all of the prints is in the distant background. And there might be figures in it, but they're often deprioritized. The main character remains the mountain. You'll see people in the foreground doing everyday village life activities. They might be swimming, farming, carrying water, raising children, but they almost become abstracted because the landscape is the priority and the compositions are horizontal. One of my heroes of woodblock printing, Charles White. Charles White was such a draftsman that you can see he doesn't miss a beat because the lines are still dexterous. He's a master. When I did the banner series, I was thinking a lot about Charles White and how Charles White's woodblocks look like the figures have been chiseled out of stone. The banner series depicts friends of mine, so they're head-to-toe portraits. They're big because they're 8 feet by 4 feet. When I think about how to hide in the wind, what I'm negotiating is two traditions in a way, honoring the Eastern tradition of landscape. So there's a horizontal composition, and landscape is referred to as wind in the piece because that's the element that the figure is contending with. So yes, there's a figure in the piece, but the figure and landscape are in negotiation. Like a lot of people, I've just been feeling really raw and really hyper aware about all of the social injustice that we're seeing happening, specifically all of the violence upon Black bodies that we see revealed to us just about daily right now. I was thinking of how do I get involved? How do I create some change? How do I shift the temperature in any way? So I decided a good way to do that would be to use my art. So I used diagram of how to hide in the wind as a way to raise some funds through the sale of it to support the Brooklyn Bail Fund and Black Lives Matter. To me, that made sense, and that was kind of the most direct way to start affecting change. So the work continues, not just the work in the studio, but of course the work in our society. And that is really all of our responsibility. That's been made clear at this moment. So as I'm in the studio building work, I have 2 upcoming shows that I'm very excited about. Living in America, a group show at IPC NY, opening November 11th, an in-person and online show, where I'll be unveiling some large-scale woodblock prints for the first time there. And also my very first solo museum show I'm very excited about at the Wellen Museum, upstate Clinton, New York, connected to Hamilton College. Beautiful space. That's February 2022 for my first solo museum show entitled Our Labor. So very excited about those shows. A lot of work ahead. Looking forward to it all. Let's go.